this video, I'm going to show you guys one of the best gunsmith builds and attachments that you can possibly put on your MSMC. If you guys are MSMC fans, or if you're not, you might want to start becoming a fan, because this gun got an insanely severe buff in this game as this current season, you know, by the time this video is uploaded, the current season that's being played. But I'm really happy. The MSMC has always been one of my favorite guns, and it's been a long, it was out in the beta, you know, when COD Mobile first came out in the beta version, Australia, Canada. It was out in the beta. It was out with the first season. It's been a dominating gun for the first 3 seasons, honestly, not even gonna lie. It's been one of the best guns alongside with the RUS. RUS is still a viable gun, but this gun really fell off for a lot of seasons. It got insane amount of nerfs and everything. Everyone was spamming it, and it made sense why it got nerfed. It was so overpowered, but I really think it's coming back with this insane buff coming in this season. They actually did buff one of the attachments on it, and I want to get fully into it. But, you know, before I go ahead and do that, I just want to let you guys know that only a small percentage of you guys actually watch my videos. And if this is your first time watching one of my videos, I really encourage you guys to hit that subscribe button. It really means a lot. It's totally free, and you can always change your mind. So that being said, let's go ahead, you know, without further ado, dive right into this video, boys. So guys, as I said previously about the MSMC, it is one of the very first dominant SMGs, you know, one of the first alongside with the RUS, and it's been out. It's been a dominant gun for like the first 3 seasons since Call of Duty Mobile was launched and released, and it was that bad. I mean, it was that buff. I mean, not buff. It's just that gun, the way it came out, it was just so overpowered, and you could actually, like, you know, kill people insanely fast, get up in their faces and just destroy them and melt them like insanely fast. But with that being said, it did get nerfed for a lot of seasons, and it's finally coming back. And, you know, this season it got a buff, and, you know, it's not just the gun that got a buff, you know, from the core. One of its attachments got a buff, and it really makes that little buff really makes it viable to use in this update, using your ranked games. And if you guys started playing Call of Duty Mobile all the way from the start, from season 0, or even the test, you know, the beta, the testing beta and all that, and if you guys were a fan of the MSMC, this is the correct video for you guys. Don't worry, I got you guys covered. The attachments that I'm using currently right now in this gameplay are insanely viable to use in any type of rank environment, competitive rank environment. I don't know about comp, but if one of you guys are comp players, you guys can definitely test it out for me and let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. So as you guys can see on the screen right now, I do have all the attachments shown, you know, the screenshot of all the attachments shown that I'm using currently in this gameplay. I'm gonna leave it up for 2 seconds. Make sure you guys screenshot it, and if you can't get the chance, you can always go back and screenshot it real quick. But with that being said, guys, as you guys can see, the attachments that I did utilize and put on are the no stock, the 30 round fast reload, the old WC laser tactical, the monolithic suppressor, and, you know, the final attachment that did get a buff. And I'll tell you guys what the buff is. The final attachment being the old WC marksman barrel. The buff was it decreased the negative effects of the old WC marksman barrel, and by negative effects, we're entirely focusing on the horizontal recoil. It did get insanely less that you're supposed to be getting, you know, when you put this attachment on. And this attachment applies to every gun. Like, it's not the same. This attachment does not give the same amount of, you know, buff to every gun. It's just that for this gun in particular, this attachment is going to be insanely viable, as this is an SMG. For every gun, the OWC marksman barrel does provide a large amount of increase in firing range, decrease in the horizontal and vertical recoils, and it increases the bullet spread accuracy. I mean, the ADS bullet spread accuracy. Let's be more specific here. So with that being said, guys, it did basically helped increase the horizontal recoil control, which means it decreases the horizontal recoil of the gun that you would withstand. The MSMC is a really bursty gun, and you really want to have less recoil as much as possible. And these attachments that I gave you guys, it's going to insanely reduce the amount of recoil, and it's going to make it so easy to control your gun that it's going to just shred your opponents. And it really does feel like the old MSMC is finally back, and I'm actually happy. I can actually use my legendary MSMC space station skin. It looks really dope, I'm not gonna lie. The electrifying thing, yeah, it's just, ugh, god no. But anyways, so that being said, guys, that's that. These are the attachments that I'm using, and right now, you know, since I told you guys all the attachments, you know, most of you guys just probably just gonna dip right now. I mean, I did give you guys, you know, the whole freaking the puzzle piece. But if you guys some of you guys that are still watching, if you want to stick around, I'm going to show you guys a way how to use the MSMC to fully utilize these attachments and show you guys a play style that I'm using currently in the gameplay if you guys can't really figure it out. But the attachments that I'm using right now, MSMC being an SMG itself, you need to run and gun with this gun. You really need to. You can't really stay in one position. Same goes for all SMGs. You really need to be movement. Your movement needs to be on top. You always need to be moving, jumping, proning. I don't really condone proning. Honestly, in this update, proning kind of got really nerfed, and I was going to make a separate video on how to actually utilize proning in this update. I don't really do proning myself. As you guys can see, I really utilize the jumping, the sliding, mostly the jumping, honestly. So jumping, sliding, and I only prone in certain scenarios where I get confused if I'm going to get, backstab and stuff, hearing footprints and whatnot. But with that being said, that's a little lesson on proning, but little sneak peek. But with that being said, guys, you really want to be movement. Your movement has to be really nice. You always need to be moving. You always need to be sprinting and stuff. And the thing is, these attachments are going to give you high amount of ADS speed with the multi suppressor attached to this, and the OWC marksman barrel. It's going to insanely increase your damage range a lot. You can actually back in the day in the updates and whatnot, you couldn't really kill people at long ranges and stuff. I mean, the very first MSMC you could actually. That's why it was pretty broken, and it was pretty one of the best guns in the game at that time. But you won't be able to get to that type of long range in this current meta in this current MSMC build that I have right now. And honestly, this build is the maximum amount of firing range you can actually get on the MSMC itself. So that's not my build, that's the issue. So that's just the gun and the attachments that it comes with. But with that being said, guys, it's going to give you insane amount of damage range. You can actually kill people in mid-range, which is actually really nice for a gun of this caliber. It's going to be really nice for you. You guys can shoot people really fast, increasing the range with the multi suppressor paired up with all those marksman barrels, increase the range really badly. The no stock was going to provide you insane amount of ADS speed that you really want in SMG. SMGs already have insanely fast ADS speed, but this just brings it through the roof that you can utilize your fast movement pace and your agility and your reflexes to the maximum capability as you can. So that being said, the no stock does that. It's going to buff up your ADS speed and your movement speed at the same time, so you're going to utilize that movement as well, along with the the tips that I gave you about having insanely good movement with this gun and with any SMG actually. So that being said, guys, that's that. The third attachment, which is the ammunition, it's just gonna decrease your reload time. That means you can actually shoot people and prone real quick, reload, or get cover, and reload's gonna be so fast that you can just get back into the gunfight as soon as possible. And that is what I utilized in this game, in this gameplay. As you guys can see, the fourth attachment being OWC laser tactical is gonna additionally add on more ADS and ADS bullets per accuracy at the same time. Yes, you can have high amount of range, you can have low amount of ADS time, but you also need the accuracy part, which is this attachment is going to fulfill. With high range attachments, and if your accuracy is really low, you might not get hit markers that you're supposed to be getting, and that's what accuracy does in this game. So that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this video and my little small talk with the MSMC. But I'm really excited that the MSMC is finally back, and I can actually start using it again. Not gonna lie. But let me know, guys, in the comment section below if you guys actually, let me know if you tried these attachments out. What do you guys think about it? If you guys are having trouble or any difficulty, let me know in the comment section below. Make sure you guys give this video a like, hit that subscribe button, and if I don't get to your comments, I really encourage you guys to look at the pinned comment and actually, join my Discord server. It's a great community. It's an amazing community, and you can always ask me questions there, and there are a lot of people posting their gunsmith builds, cool builds, crazy builds and whatnot, and I do sometimes test them out on this channel. So that being said, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys give this video a like, and make sure to hit that subscribe button. It really means a lot. I appreciate it. But for now, I'll see you guys in the next one, which is basically tomorrow. But for now, once again, adios and peace.
I used to dream being real right now. If it wasn't working, I'ma work it out.